YouTube, welcome back to the channel. So let's get straight into this video. I want to talk about why as a chosen one that your voice has been silenced your whole life, right? Why people have tried to like silence you, try to get you to, dim yourself down, right? So if you're watching this video and you're the type of person where you know your personality, like you're kind of aware of like who you are and like what you like to do and like how you think and everything, you're probably the type of person who not only just has a loud and like powerful voice, like you probably just naturally have like a strong voice. And it isn't just the fact that your voice is loud and powerful, but it's the fact that what you say is really powerful, right? The spirit behind what you say is extremely powerful. And this could have happened ever since you were younger. You could have had people say, why are you talking so loud? Or like, don't say that, or like they'll try to silence you. And you could have even had like quote unquote authority figures. These could have been like teachers, police, or whatever. Or like you could have said something that was true. Or like you could have spotted something that was not right and you could have said it and you were quite quickly like silenced, right? So you've been this type of person your whole life. You've been able just to spot these things. You're just a truth bringer. That's what you are. If you're a chosen one, you're a truth bringer. You just bring everything to the light, right? And people don't like that because there's a lot of liars in the world. There's a lot of manipulators. There's a lot of insecure people. There's a lot of things that have to be kept under control, right? There's a lot of structures and everything, but you're the type of person that like breaks all these things, right? So throughout your whole life, you probably had a lot of people just try to get you to not speak on this situation, not speak on this situation, or just act this way, dim your light down, don't act like this, don't be too charismatic, don't be this, don't talk about these things, don't bring this up, blah, 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 you've heard it all. And all these things are against who you are, right? So you've likely felt like restricted in your life, like you've likely felt really restricted throughout your whole life to where like you could have been around said people and like you just couldn't be yourself around these people or the situation, wherever it is, whether it's like work, school, just friendships, family, whatever it is. You just couldn't be yourself, so you kind of like dim yourself down, right? Because once you're actually your authentic self, you're charismatic, loud, your fast thinking self, the person with ideas and everything, everyone starts to get insecure, right? Because they start to look at themselves and they'll be like, wait, why am I not like this? Why can't I be like this? Why can't I be like that? So in your life a lot, you've just been around these type of people that are just kind of like these energy vampires, right? You've had a lot of energy vampires because you have, the Spirit of God, right? You have a lot of energy. It's a lot of brightness to you. And you naturally shine, and you've been around people who don't, they're just not like that, right? Because everyone's made different. And when you come around, they get spotted before you because everything's in the spirit, right? They can spot it. They can spot something in you. They're like, this person has something in them, right? They don't know what it is, but like it angers them. So they try to get you to like not speak and like have low confidence, right? So this is why I spoke about in one of my older videos. They hate your Godfidence, right? Not just your confidence, but your Godfidence. They can see that every time that you do anything, wherever you go or whatever, you just carry yourself with this like different type of confidence, right? And that's what Godfidence is. It's confidence through any single situation. Doesn't matter what situation it is. You always just have this natural confidence to you. And people have seen that. And people have seen that you're not the one to start hating on people, get bitter, turn into a victim, doubt yourself. You're always the one that like believed in yourself. You believed in like you're gonna do something with your life. You're always the person to believe and believe, right? But throughout your whole life, the world has tried to keep you smaller, right? Tell you you're not that type of person. Tell you you're just this, right? Tell you just gotta follow this way and be like everyone else and do this, and don't talk too much. Don't speak too much and all that stuff, right? Well, the whole time that you know that's wrong. So you've been met with this like resistance your whole life. You've been wanting to like express yourself. You've been wanting to let out that spirit of yours, right? Let out that whatever it is. Let out that energy. Let out that thing that you want to talk about, or things that you want to talk about, or ideas, or like ways of ways that you view the world, or you just wanted to just be yourself, your natural self, right? But every time that you've acted yourself, people have tried to like silence you, right? Try to get you to dim yourself down a little bit because you start attracting too much attention. You start attracting opportunities. People start to see that you're someone with potential, right? They've seen that potential and they've tried to put it down. And not just a potential, but they see that you're a person who sees the truth and brings the truth, and like you're a person who's naturally like authentic. And because you're like this, people who are liars, people who are deceivers, people who are wicked, they get intimidated by that, right? Because they know you're someone that sees the truth about situations, as a truth bringer. So these are the people that wanted to silence you, right? They've always wanted to make you feel like, just make you have low confidence, right? Make you make you doubt yourself, make you not believe in whatever you believe in. Make you think your goals are like unattainable, make you think you're not who you think you are, and like say all these things, right? Just to manipulate your head. And these have all happened in your life for a reason, right? Because you have God in your life, God is going to expose who you are to you, right? You're never going to lose track of yourself. You might go lose track a little bit, but it's always God who strengthens you back, right? Directs you right back and says, "No, you are correct about this thing. This is who you are, right? You don't have to act this way. These are all lies." So that's what your life has been, right? This is why it's probably been kind of like this lonely journey, right? And by lonely, I mean, it's like you're never able to meet like people who you like truly connected with. Like you could actually just like be yourself with. You either had nobody like that, you could have had like one person, one specific person, or like a couple of specific people, but most of the time you have to kind of put on this mask, right? Because whenever you would act your authentic self and everything, you would start to get hated on, you would start to get envy and everything, you would start to get all these things. Because you're just that type of person, right? You just attract a lot of envy, a lot of hate from other people, right? Because they see the light. They just see the light that brings a lot of things and brings a lot of attention. They see a person who's a free thinker, right? You're a person that's able to think outside the box. You're a person who's able to get yourself out of situations, like free yourself from situations. You're a person who just sees these things, right? You're a person that's able to spot out manipulation. You're a person who's able to spot out when things are wrong. You've just been that type of person your whole life, right? And the world has seen that ever since you're young. This is why I've even spoke about in some of my older videos to where even when you were like really young, you could have like adults like hate you or like be like rude to you or like be mean to you, and you're just like a child. You're like, why is this adult tripping on me, right? Just because you've always been the type of person that just brought truth everywhere. You just brought the truth everywhere, right? You weren't someone that would just settle for things and see things that are evil and tolerate it, right? You'd be like, why would I be here? This is evil, right? Why would I not talk about it? Like, this is not right. You've just been that type of person. So, of course, you're going to have the dark hate you, right? Because you're not of the dark, you're of the light. So the dark's going to try to silence you. It's going to try to get you to be quiet, Don't say anything. Don't say anything or else I'm going to get caught, right? But you just naturally expose these things. And that's why throughout your whole life you've been silenced, right? You've been taught not to like speak on things. You've been taught not to worry about the opinion that you have, but that opinion that you have is correct, right? Whatever it is, the opinions that you have are all correct. But you could have been taught, had doubt in your head, right? Because people put doubt in your head where you could have been like, oh, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong about this, or maybe this is just how it is. Maybe this is. No, you got to trust your own intuition because you already know that your intuition is that strong that you just have a feeling that something's right or wrong. You just know if it is or not. You just have a feeling whether something's a lie or something's true. That intuition is never wrong, right? Because that's from God. And people have known that you've had that intuition, right? So you're able to see clearly through like a mask, or through like a lie. And you would speak on it, right? And this would cause a lot of anger because people hate to have the truth exposed, right? So you'd speak on it. and they get mad at you. They try to get you to quiet down, try to put you down, right? Try to lower your, just try to put you down, literally, because it's all from jealousy, it's all from hate, it's all from all these things, right? But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope this resonated with a lot of you. I'm sure it has, especially since I've seen a lot of comments in this channel where people truly resonate with these things. I know there's a lot of you that resonate with this. Just know that if you're someone that's throughout your whole life has had people try to silence you, just know that that's for a reason, right? It's not a bad thing. It's a bad thing that it happens, but it's a good sign that you're on the right track, right? It's a good sign that you're created for something bigger. You're created for something different. You're created for some other purpose, right? So it's a good thing. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Of course, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, and don't forget to subscribe below. All right, God bless you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.